Hello and welcome to our Cloudways tutorial. So why do we choose Cloudways as our hosting partner? Well, there's a few reasons. The first thing is that it's very easily scalable. So as you start adding websites and you want to get more space on the server, you can do that very easily with Cloudways. All it takes is a click of a button. The second thing is you can very easily pay for Cloudways on a monthly basis. So with other hosting platforms like Hosting or SiteGround, they often get you to pay years in advance in order to get the best price. So you'll sometimes be paying, $100 plus in order to get your hosting at a reasonable price. If you just pay month by month, then the price is much higher. So that's why we decided to use Cloudways. We've done a lot of research, looked at a lot of reviews, and tried different platforms ourselves. And this is the one that we feel is best to use as a web design agency. So using the link next to this video on the page, and it takes us to this screen. And what we'll do is we'll just view the plans. Now, because we're just starting out, we only need a very basic plan. At the beginning, we just want to get your own website built, start taking on a few client projects. So we just need to start small. So DigitalOcean server is the cheapest one to go with. There's different benefits to using different servers, but again, we'll just stick to this in order to start with. Okay, so now we'll fill in the details here. The monthly hosting spend will just be $0 to $50 to begin with. But obviously, as you go above, you'll start to get different benefits. The more that you spend with them, you get preferential customer service and things like that. So I'm just going to blur these details out, fill in this form. Okay, so you see there that I've filled in digital agency and also the $0 to $50 in conditions. So now we can start free with that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is launch our. We will log back in. Okay, so it's taken us around the houses here a little bit, and now it's asking us to log back in. These sorts of things happen all the time with different websites where you have to, you get caught in a loop a little bit. So don't be discouraged. We'll just fill these back in, and we'll get logged back in with the details that we set up. I use Password Manager. To keep my password safe, use 1Password. So that kind of helps me. Auto-generates very strong passwords and then saves them all for me. So that's one thing that I use. You can also use, if you use Apple products, you can use iCloud passwords, and there's plenty of password managers out there. I suggest getting one if you decide to do this long term, because you will be saving a lot of passwords and you want to keep people's information safe. So just fill in these login details again and get started. Okay, so now that we are logged in, we get to this stage. Welcome to Cloudways. So first of all, what we'll do is we will just, it says start now, we'll do that. We want to just go to the starting location here, or the starting price, 1 gigabyte, $11 a month. This is the best because, like I said, we're just starting out. We can easily scale this later as we add websites. So this is basically the amount of memory on your website, the amount of information that can handle and how fast it processes that information. You'll have to decide, depending on where you are in the world and what customers you're going to be targeting, where you want your location to be. So in my case, I'm going to try and target customers in the UK. So we want our service to be based in London. Although information goes very quickly to the other parts of the world, information still does travel through wires or through cables underneath the sea. So distance still makes a difference. So best to have it where you want to have your customers. So we will do that. Same, we need to verify our account. So I will go and verify my account. And asking here for, we'll give our number here as well. After we give our number, we can get it to send an SMS. It's good. to verify here. It's got a number, and it's asking us for the code that is sent via SMS. So we'll verify that now. And then it's asking us to verify our email address, so I will do that just on my phone. Okay, so after I've verified with the SMS and then verified with the email, I had to resend that email, by the way. Sometimes these things happen. You have to be patient when you're logging into all these things. Now it gives us this screen. So it asks us to launch our first server size, and launch our first server and launch our first application. So now we're just going to go and do that. So again, talked about the server. We want to do the 1 gigabyte, and also we want to be in London. We can launch now. And now you see we have our server, which will be launched in 7 minutes. So we're going to show you the next step on how to make our first website in the next video.